Hello guys, I'm Thomas from the Joy Box, and today I will be showing you how to fit 3 different types of stickers very quickly and easily. The reason I'm doing 3 separate lots is because there's different types of stickers. This is a die cut sticker. It's got a transparent mask over the front of it, but each of these letters are cut out individually. So we need to make sure they all stay together. The next one will be a printed sticker that is not laminated, so this could also be a printed sticker that's got more than one piece, the same as the die cut sticker just here, but these tend to be quite flimsy, so I'll put a mask on these ones, the unlaminated printed stickers, just so it's much easier for you to fit. And the last type will be the laminated printed sticker. You can see it's much more rigid, so it's easier to fit. So let's get to it. Before we do anything, we need to clean your glass or door or whatever you're sticking it to. Well, this part goes for every single one of these different types of stickers. You must make sure that the surface that you're sticking your sticker to is impeccably clean. If it is not clean, it won't stick properly. So an easy way to tell whether you've cleaned it properly or not, all of these stickers will come on a wax-based backing sheet, so it's designed just about to hold the sticker in place for transportation or until you need to use it. So if it sticks to that but it won't stick to your surface, there's something wrong with your surface. So I will use isopropyl alcohol today because that's the best thing for the job, but you can use surgical spirit, even soapy water will do you just fine. Give it a good old scrub, but do make sure you rinse it off with clean fresh water if you're using any kind of soap or anything like that. So I'm going to get to it and I'll be back in a sec for fitting. Right, well that's as clean as it's ever been. Anyway, so let's get on with this. First order of the day, a die cut sticker. So this has got a transparent front sheet to it, but all of the letters of the sticker are all individual. So we need to make sure this goes on in one piece and so it all stays together as it's intended. So we're going to use what's called the hinge method. Incidentally, if you've got a smaller sort of hand size or smaller sticker, you don't need any of this. You just peel it and bang it on. But today this is a bigger sticker, so we want to make sure it's done properly, and we'll be using a hinge method. So watch and learn. Okay, in order to use the hinge method, we need to make sure we've got a hinge in the middle of your sticker. And for this, I will use some masking tape. It could be called painter's tape, anything like that. It's just a low tack paper tape that won't damage your print or your sticker in any way. It's designed to peel off easily when you don't need it. So we're just going to use that. We need the hinge, which is one edge of the tape, just to be thereabouts in the middle of the sticker. And I tend to do this on the shortest dimension. So if it was a really long sticker, the shortest dimension just there. Anyway, this is a square sticker, so I've banged it in the middle just there. You need a good bit either end to adhere it onto the glass or the door, whatever you're going to stick it onto. So it also acts as a useful tool for making sure you've got it straight, because you can reposition it. That looks good to me. Okay, so just before we get going, any sticker that has got a masking tape or an application tape on the front of it, it'd be a good idea to run something like a debit card, a bank card, anything like that, just over the sticker to help the masking tape pick up the letters easier, because it will have a pressure sensitive adhesive. So if it doesn't pick up properly the first time, give it a bit of pressure on it, even just rub it with your finger or whatever, and that will definitely help you out. So I'm just going to give that a quick going over. Let's get on with it. So for this, what we will need is a squeegee. I've got a massive one just because I've got a massive one. I've got a big one, yeah. And this is called a slitty, but you will also be able to just use a pair of scissors or whatever. Incidentally, if you're using this on glass, you can just run a blade down the glass, because it won't scratch the glass unless you're really giving it some. But I use this just because I've got one laying around. But you can use a set of scissors, as I say. So let's get on with it. Let's pop that up there for a second. Okay, so what we need to do this hinge method, make sure it's stuck on there nice and good, and then you just peel this back. Make sure it's picking up all the bits. You don't want any bits to be left behind. Okay, so now you can see it's not picking that up probably. Let's get there. Okay, so this is where the hinge, it won't go any further than that because the paper tape is stopping it. So we get our little slitty or your scissors or whatever, and basically get rid of the bit of backing paper that you don't need. This is where your squeegee comes in. From here, you can just ease your sticker down nice and slowly. You don't want air bubbles in there. But once that's done, we can get rid of this masking tape. You can save that for another project. Okay, so that is now staying on there by itself, and all we have to do to finish up is peel it back in the opposite direction, grab a whole load of this backing paper, again making sure it's picking up all the letters onto the application tape, and do exactly the same thing. Excellent. Last thing, just have to peel this off and you'll be left with your sticker. There's no harm going over it again with your bank card or whatever, and make sure it's all properly stuck on there. What a great looking sticker. Anyway, let's get on and find another sticker to test. This time will be the printed unlaminated sticker with the mask on. It's a very similar technique. Okay, next up we're going to do this with the printed unlaminated stickers. Basically, it gives you a little mask. It makes it a bit more sturdy for fitting it, and it also makes it, particularly for a bigger sticker, this one would be quite easy to fit just on its own, but it definitely makes it easier the bigger it is. So again, we're going to use the Hinge method. The difference between this sticker and the die cut sticker that we've just done, this is all one piece. It's not made of lots of little pieces. It's printed onto some vinyl, all one piece. So let's get on with it. Probably fast forward this bit while I'm just masking it up. Okay, let's get in a bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we've got our sticker just here. Again, with the masking tape, it makes it easy for you just to basically reposition it as you see fit. Make sure it's nice and straight. It doesn't really matter in this instance because I'm going to whip it off again in a moment just to fit the next type of sticker. But let's get that kind of nice and straight, just like that. Now, the only difference here, we haven't got lots of different parts of a sticker to pick up with the application tape. So we just need to make sure the first edge lifts and the rest will be good to go. So let's give it a good old going over with a squeegee or bank card or whatever again. And let's see if that is sufficient. Let's go. Definitely going to need my sniffy again. There you go. So you can see it's peeled it back. It's much easier to do this than the die cut sticker that's all mini pieces. That hasn't gone to plan, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so same deal as last time. We need to make sure as little air bubbles get in there as possible. So go slow. It's actually easier with a smaller squeegee or bank card or whatever if you're doing a sticker that's this small. But give it a nice going over, nice and slowly. You basically want to give any air that wants to get trapped under there an opportunity to escape. Okay, so that is one side done. So we get rid of this masking tape. Just be careful not to pick up this other masking tape because it might want to do that. And repeat the process on the other side. Okay, easy does it. And when you're done, give it a good going over with your squeegee because you want it stuck on there hard. When I peel this, it should stay on the glass. Look at that. So that brings us on to our final sticker, which is a laminated printed sticker. This is basically the same as the previous printed sticker, but it's also got another layer of clear vinyl on the top of it. It gives you extra ultraviolet and scratch resistance. Extra tough. So this is easiest one to fit because it's more rigid. We're still going to use the Hinge method on this one. With a sticker of this size, again, it's easy just to take the backing off, get it straight and bang it on like that. But that's easy for me to do because I've done it a billion times. But for you guys who probably haven't, I'm going to be using the Hinge method again. So let's get on with it. Okay, so as you can see, I've put the masking tape on there. We've got the hinge again, so one edge of the tape is basically in the centre of the sticker. It just allows you to peel one half and then do the other half equally. So that's in a good position there. I've checked it's all nice and straight. So again, what I'll do is I'll grab my snitty or scissors and we'll get rid of this backing. You'll notice that this laminated sticker is much firmer than the other sticker, because it's got 2 layers of vinyl essentially. It's got the clear coat on top of it as well. So we're going to get rid of this. Not very easily. I don't know what's going on with this today. Use a pair of scissors. Oh, it's because that bit of paper is stuck in there. Okay, so get rid of that. You don't need that anymore. And now what we need to do is just grab your squeegee and do exactly the same as for the previous stickers if you've been watching that one. Nice and slowly. Give the air bubbles an opportunity to get out before you flap it down. And now once we've done that, we can again get rid of this masking tape and set about doing the other half. It would have been easier if I didn't rip it earlier, but there you go. So then don't let it flap down onto the glass too soon. Hold it about 90 degrees if you can to the glass angle there. Nice and slow. Okay, give it a go and over again with your squeegee or your debit card or whatever. Excellent, and this particular sticker is laminated, so it's not going to scratch up or anything like that. Job's a good one. Hope you found that helpful. Please give us a thumbs up, and if you feel like it, do a subscribe or something. See you later.